Dear children, welcome back to our class. Today we are going to see an interesting topic. Myself and my friend both are going to the park. So, near the park in this playground, only two children are playing. Now, my friend is asking me how many children are there. My answer is two. Yes, I am right. Again, we are moving on the road. There is a crowd. There are some people. Now, she is asking me how many people may be there. So, now I can't count that. Approximately, I guess it and I am telling nearly 50 people. Am I right or not? Yes, I am right. If I am telling that nearly 5,000 people are there, my guessing is that there are 5,000 people. There may be 5,000 people. Am I right? No, the crowd is small crowd only. So approximately 50 persons may be standing there. So this guessing is correct. But if I am telling that 50,000 or 5,000 people are there, that is my guessing is wrong. Again, we have seen some crowd. Some people are standing. Now she is asking me how many people are there. Can you count and say? Now I can't count everyone because they are playing. They are in happy mood. So they are moving here and there. So I can't count it properly. So now I guess that nearly 50 may be there. Now, another my friend is telling that no, there may be 100 people. Whose guessing is correct? Can you tell me? 50 or 100? Yes, 50. 50 is here. If you count this, you can get 50 people. Approximate. We are not counting. I am not telling the exact value. Just I am telling the guessing value. Again, I saw one crowd. There is a meeting. So many people are there, standing there. Now, my friend is asking me how many people will be there. So, can I count here? No, I can't count. So, I can tell that nearly 5,000 people may be there, I can say. But another, my friend is telling that no, 1 lakh people may be there. How can you tell that for 5,000? Maybe 1 lakh. Which one is the right guessing? Yes, I am right. So, the yes, here this guessing answer is called as estimation. The guessing answer is called as estimation. Let us see another one example. Your mom is going to shop to purchase a Diwali dress for you. So she purchased for 978 rupees. So the cost of your frock or a dress is 978. She's coming back to your home. Now your grandma or auntie is asking how much you have spent. Now what is the cost of the price? How much, for how much you purchased? If they raise like this question, she used to tell, oh, I spent 1,000 rupees, isn't it? We are not telling the exact value. We are not telling the exact value. Yeah, the cost is nearly 1,000 rupees. We will tell like this only. So this is called as approximate. This is the guessing value. This is called as estimation. So we are using the rounded number, not the correct value. In some places we used to say this. So if you are purchasing for 4,700 rupees, nearly your mom tell that. So for this function itself, I spent 5,000 rupees for you. isn't it? You're paying fees to the school and you're purchasing the school uniform. If your parent spend more money to you, but you're not learning well, that time they used to tell, nearly 40,000 rupees I spent to you, but you're not learning well. What are you doing? But the exact amount is different, but approximately they will tell that 40,000 I spent for you, but you did not learn well. Why are you wasting your time? So, like this, they used to tell. So, this is called as estimation, approximate value. And we can go for another one example. Your father purchased some fruits, grapes. Now we want to share it with your friend or your siblings. Will you count all the grapes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will you count all the grapes? No. Just we will take a bunch of grape and we will share. It may be a small bunch. That bunch may have 10 grapes or 20 grapes. So approximately we are sharing, isn't it? So this is called as estimation. The estimation. See, now I said that for 978 rupees, your mom in round off the number 1000 and he said it for 1000 rupees I purchased it. If she rounded off to 1000, is it correct? 10,000. She is telling that I purchased for 10,000, but the value is 978 only. Whether your mom can estimate the number 10,000, it's not possible. It is not the correct thing, isn't it? We can go to the next one. There is a farm owner and his assistant helper Ramu. The farm owner asked his helper Ramu to count number of mangoes on the trees. Ramu guessed there are about 2000 mangoes. When picking the mangoes, the owner found out only 960 mangoes. So he was very angry and thought that someone had stolen the mangoes. Now he was shouting with the helper. In this situation, just you can think about the Ramu, whether the Ramu estimated the mangoes properly. He can't count, but he can assume that he can guess that it may this much of mango may be there, isn't it? So if Ramu estimated properly as it may be 900 or 1000, if his guessing is 900 or 10 or 1000, there would not have any trouble, but he guessed that we may have 2000 mangoes. So in this situation the guessing is wrong. So estimation, the guessing, we should try to estimate which is close to the real value. If, for example, we saw that 978 rupees cloth can be estimated to 1000 only, not 10,000. Okay, so he can guess, the Ramu can guess to 1000 or 900. That may be correct, but he guessed that 2000 mangoes are there. So the estimation is not only guessing, we have to estimate the number very close to the real value. So if you are not doing it properly, we can't get the proper answer. Okay. There are 37,821 people in the town. In your locality, there are 37,821 people are there. Now, if you think that 30,821 it will be harder to remember it. So instead of that, you can estimate, you can round off this number. 37,000 is closer to 38,000, isn't it? 37,000 after 38,000, no. So that is nearly closer to 38,000. So we can tell that 38,000 people, about 38,000 people are there in my locality. You can say like that. It will be easy to remember. So in this situation, you can use this estimation. If you are telling that you have 40,000 or 30,000, the estimation is wrong. So it must be close to this number. So 38,000, 37,000 is close to 80,000, isn't it? 37,000, because here 800 come. So we can estimate it to 38,000. So in this estimation, there are some rules, some steps we have to follow. Listen. Like this estimation is called as rounding of numbers. We express a value using a close value which is easy to write or remember. If you are writing 37,821, that is somewhat difficult to remember. But if you tell that 38,000, it will not be forgot. It is easy to remember. Now you may have a doubt how to round off. Do we have any rules to round off? How to round off? Why we have to round off? Most probably we have seen that why we have to round off the number, isn't it? But now you may have a doubt that how to round off the number. Let us see the video. In your class, 38 students are there. Okay. Now someone is asking that how many children are there. Some of the children may not know the correct exact number. So I don't know. If instead of telling that, you can tell that approximately near or nearly 40 children may be there. You can tell like this, isn't it? So this 38 can be rounded off to 40. 38 is closer to 40. So we can say that 40. If you are telling nearly 20 children may be there, will you tell like that? Because you have 38 children, 38 friends are there in your class, but you are telling that it may be 20 children. Will you tell like that? So that is wrong. So the estimation is very important. It must be closer to the real value. 40 is correct. So here we can follow some rules how to estimate it. Let us see. That I told that 38 children are there in your class, isn't it? So now we can use a number line. We can use a number line. From first standard itself you have learned that, isn't it? So 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So we can draw the number line like this. Okay. Now you can locate that 38. Number of children, number of students in your class is 38. So 38 is closer to 40. But 38 is far away from 30. For 38 is closer to 40, isn't it? So the estimation of 38 is 40 only. You can't say that 30. So when you are rounding off, just you have to round off with 30, 40, 100, 200, 1000, 2000. For the tens, in the tens you can round off as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So 100 round off. If I have a 3-digit number, in the example, in whole 5th standard, or in all the section, approximately I am telling that, for example only I am telling 185 children are there in our 5th standard in all the section. Okay. So now we have to estimate it. How to estimate? nearly it is closer to 200, isn't it? Nearly it is close to 200. We can't say that you have only 100 children. Will you tell that I have only 100 children? No. We can estimate it to 200. It is closer to 200. So we can tell that in our school there are 200. About 200 children are studying in 5th standard. But 100 means it is far away from 100, isn't it? So we can't estimate it as 100. We have to estimate it as 200. Do you understand, children? So the same example I have given, 38 is closer to 40. So we can estimate it as 40. In the next class, there are 33 children. There are 33 children. Okay. So now how to round off the number? So 35, 33. So you can round the 33. So just you can think over the 33. 33 is closer to 30. So we can round off it as 30. We can use the estimation, the guessing. We can guess that we may have 30 children. About 30 children are there in my class. You can say like this. Okay. So how to round off it? So listen carefully. Now here we can draw one line between 34 and 35. Okay. 34 and 35. If the numbers are up to 4 we can go to this place. We can round off. We can come down and round off this number. If we have 35 or above 35, we can we can come up and round off with 40. Okay. If we have 31, we can round off as 30. 32, we can round off as 30. 33 also can be rounded off as 30. 34 also can be rounded off as 30 only. It must be. It is a compulsory. This is a rule. Okay. So if the number of children is 35, you can from 35 onwards we can round off as it is a 40. Do you understand, children? This concept must be remember it properly. So 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 31, 32, 33, 34 is rounded off by 30. Above 35, 5 and above numbers can be rounded off as next tens. Okay. Look at this example. 5 cars can be rounded off as 10. 5 no. So 5 and above can be rounded off to the next place. So 10. 15 cars can be rounded off as 20. It can be rounded off as 20, 15. So if I have 11 cars, it can be rounded off as 10 only. So according to the number line, 10 will come first, isn't it? So we have to round it off as 10. If I have 26 chocolates, it can be rounded off as 30. 26. So it can be go to the next tens. Now can you tell me? I'll give an example. You have to tell that. Okay. Now I have 23 apples. So how to estimate, how to guess it, how to round off this number? You can round off as 20. So you can take these two numbers and check this number. The 3 is coming under below 5, isn't it? 4 below. So it should be come to the. So we can write this 2 as it is and you have to put 0. And then if I have 56, if I have 56 apples, now you can take these two numbers. Okay. Now you can check this number alone. 6 is 5 greater than 5. numbers can be rounded off to 60, isn't it? So this is 56. So it can be written as 60. Do you understand, children? So we have to add 1 here, and then we have to write it as 60. Do you understand? And in the next video we will see about the rounded off by tens, rounded off by hundreds, rounded off by thousands. Thank you, children.